So this is a guide I'm going to be doing on how to sort of bait window jumping and how to always fast vault it if you are having to do that. So let's say a hunter's here and he's trying to mind game you, so you've got the pallet down and he's trying to mind game you to vault the pallet. So if you just run into the pallet like this and then vault it, you'll occasionally fast vault it, but you'll most often slow vault it like that. If you slow vault it, you've got a much higher chance of being terror shocked, so you want to try and fast vault it as often as possible. And if you fast vault it, you can leave it later, because often they run round to you and then bait it, so they get you to vault it and then they run back round to then hit you. So if you can always guarantee that you fast vault it, then you can leave it a lot later as to how far they try and bait you. So this is what it is for pallets. So if you circle it, you'll always fast vault. If you circle it and then when you're running into the pallet, vault it, you'll always fast vault it. If you're running away, you'll sometimes slow vault it. But when you're circling it, you'll always fast vault. Moving on to windows, let's say the hunter's here and you're on the right and he's trying to mind game you so that you vault the window and he goes around the other side. If you just run into it, you're going to slow vault it. Almost every time, you've got a very low chance of fast vaulting that, and that means that the hunter can either get the terror shock or he can bait you way more easily and you can't actually run back over it. So if you circle it like this, you'll always fast vault. If you circle it and you run into it, you'll always fast vault. And it's just it's a small difference, but it's such a massive advantage. So look, I circle this window because I know he wants me to vault down so that he can then go down and kill me. And I see that he's coming back, so I don't take any chances and I vault it. This happens with the pallet, so I throw this pallet down and then I just circle and circle. I'm not going to vault it unless he comes all the way around. Now, I admit I don't do these long enough, but these are just examples I found from replays. So look at this pallet. He shoots his thingy, doesn't hit me, and then I circle this because I know he wants me to vault it. He then doesn't go around for the bait, so I vault it, which then allows me to get away. But I do die, but we win, so it's okay. So the key thing to it really is just discipline, because look, you could see he's going to go around there and anyone could just vault it. But by circling it, even if he did come all the way around, I could vault it and get a fast vault off and then transition to the next area. Look at this one, and you can see I get the juke, and then I circle and circle this pallet. Now, I know I can fast vault it at any time, so as soon as he gets close enough that threatens me, I vault it, and I have my cooldown on knee-jerk reflex, so I can vault it. I can vault it and get the boost. So yeah, that's it. A lot of top players use it, and so it's a very good thing to learn how to do. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.